I want to welcome the president. Okay, I welcome you. Ibrahim. Yes, sir. Thank you. This way. No.
Please, let's sit down and quietly. Our leaders are here.
Of Niger State, our friend, our brother, the chairman of APC Niger State chapter, other leaders of the party present, elders of our great party, youth and women of our party. Good afternoon, everyone. Your Excellency, permit me to speak briefly in English and then speak more in Hausa. Your Excellency, let me thank you for hosting us today. I called you yesterday to allow us come and meet with the delegates to the National Convention from Niger State today, and you said we are all welcome home. Thank you very much for this very brotherly attitude and disposition. Distinguished delegates, let me apologize to you for keeping you here for a long time. Hausa suka ce tafiya da kake da ita, da ka fara ita take da kai. So we couldn't come here at the time that we were expected. And I want to thank you very much for having this hall full by our delegates. I'm really impressed. The chairman of the party said I should feel at home. Mr. Chairman, as soon as we landed at the airport, I was already feeling at home. In fact, this place, I feel like staying for the night in Minna. But our governor has to travel. So otherwise, I would have spent the night here. Distinguished delegates, my name is Ahmad Lawan. I represent Yobe North, so I'm from Yobe State. I'm presently the President of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria by the grace of God and the endorsement of my colleagues in the Senate. I served as of today for 23 years in the National Assembly. I was first elected in 1999 to the House of Representatives as a member and re-elected in 2003 as a member. So for 8 years, I was a member of the House of Representatives. In 2007, I ran for the Senate seat to represent Yobe North, and I was elected Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to represent Yobe North in 2007. In 2011, I was re-elected. In 2015, I was re-elected. In 2019, I was re-elected. For the last 3 years, I have been the Senate President. I have been able to work very, very well with all my colleagues, regardless of their political parties. We have been able to make the Senate very stable, very peaceful, and very productive. And today, we have been able to do so much laws because we are peaceful. It is that kind of stability, that kind of peace, that kind of unity that I want to bring into the villa by the grace of God from next year. I'm running for the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria because of what I believe in. For me, mandate is service. Having served in the legislature and having been working with Mr. President as the Senate President, and therefore very close to governance, a very good participant in governance at the national level, I am equipped. I am experienced enough. I have what it takes to be Nigeria's president after President Muhammadu Buhari leaves office. At my age, and I'm a very young man, I'm only 63 years, in between the old and the new, I believe that I can carry the young. And the young is the centerpiece of my policy. But first, let me tell you what I want to do for us. Security. We all know that Niger State has been at the receiving end of insecurity. And I know how hard our friend, our governor, has been working to secure the lives of people of this state. The federal government, under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari, has been doing a lot. We have conquered Boko Haram in the northeast, definitely. That one, ni Ganaune by Jehovah, because I'm from Yemen. But we still have challenges in the northwest, in this part of North Central. It is my intention to continue to work with our president to fight insecurity in every part of Nigeria until he finishes his tenure by the grace of God on the 29th May 2023 next year. It is my intention to start to serve as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to build on the successes that our President would achieve when he will leave office. I believe that we need to consider the architecture of our security system. I believe that citizen participation in security, you and I report what you see to the relevant authorities. They say if you see something, say something. If you see bandits, inform the appropriate authorities. I want to see a situation where citizens who volunteer the information are protected. I want to see a situation where our traditional rulers, the traditional institutions, play a role in securing our communities. They used to do before. We can bring them back to do it. There is nothing more important to us today in Nigeria than security. That will be my priority.
Good job.
I also want to have the opportunity to serve as President to build on the successes of President Muhammadu Buhari on the economy of Nigeria. I believe that it is still not yet what we want, but we are better than many countries. Finally, Niger State is an agricultural state. I want a situation where at least every geopolitical zone will have one crop that it will be known for production, for processing, and for marketing. That is to say, that is not enough for us in Niger State to produce yams only. We should produce the yams, process the yams, and sell with higher value. I believe that this is one way to deal with youth unemployment, with poverty that some of our people face. Finally, I've been able to go to school, from primary school, secondary school, university, and everything was paid off by government. Everything. I didn't have to pay anything. And yet, in my judgment, I got the best of education from public school. Until we are able to reform our educational system, most of our youth will not be that kind of tomorrow's leaders that can lead us after we leave. So for our tomorrow to be better, for our today to be stable and peaceful, we have to educate our youth, give them the best possible education in our public schools, and I dare say, until the sons and daughters of nobody go to school, stay in school, and complete primary school, secondary school, even if they don't go to the next, at least you have citizens who are prepared to have a life that is decent. So I promise you I will reform the educational system. And inshallah, that will be the opportunity for us to develop our country. We're in Niger. And they say, I'm bowing. Okay, you take a shigoa.
Thank you very much, the President of the Senate. Let me humbly invite His Excellency.